Matteo, I see your pre-launch page is up.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually want to thank everybody who subscribed. We're 1 month in with a pre-launch, and we've already reached almost 1,000. We're close to 1,000 people. So thank you for everyone who subscribed, and for everybody else, just, go to my Kickstarter page. You'll find it in the description, and just click on the notify me button.
All right. The bottom line is this. Head to the Fourth Father Kickstarter page, hit notify me now, because this is going to be the hottest campaign in the history of all of Kickstarter. Am I wrong?
You're probably wrong, but whatever.
No, you're not wrong, I guess, in order to support my friend.
Quote unquote friend.
Yeah.
This is the Inkpulp podcast.
Hello. What was that? What is that, Matteo?
It's the Talking Heads.
our new dance.
The Talking
David Byrne.
Heads. Yeah.
Once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
You may ask
yourself, why the fuck am I recording a podcast?
How many knuckleheads artists will you listen to? Or whatever.
All right, welcome back to the Inkpulp podcast, everyone. We had some technical difficulties. Matteo, how are we doing?
Good. Now I see you
Okay.
in sync, so that's good. That's good.
Perfetto.
It's all in real time now.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All in pizza time.
Oh, dude.
By the way,
actually,
I'm gonna have a pizza like in 3 hours from now. 3 years from now. Yeah, probably 3 years from now as well.
That's perfect.
I'm so jealous. I'm going out for pizza tonight too.
Oh shit! Friday's a good pizza day. Maybe I'll get pizza later.
Yeah, let's all do it. Let's be the pizza gang. We'll be a
Sounds
pizza
really
gang.
good.
But none of us are having pizza in Parma except Matteo,
Yes.
Right.
which is much better. So today is going to be fun. Today we have a nice opportunity to do a
But don't
recap.
speak too soon.
Wait, Eric's not here. Are you going to be the grumpy one? We're going to do a recap of the madness that we just survived, called New York Comic Con 2025.
I don't remember any of it. I to be honest, I don't even know.
It really was a blur, wasn't it?
Feels like
it really was.
Dude, yeah.
It was 2 weeks ago. Feels like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember a couple details here and there. We'll relive it all, but to me, it was the most busy, intense, jam-packed convention I think I've ever done in my career.
For me, it definitely was that. It definitely was that.
Same here. Actually, like the last day, because I left on Tuesday. So the last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, usually we're relaxed. We do all our stuff. Like this time, I just wanted to go home. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
I
needed
felt it
like
too.
silence and,
I felt it too. But we were also sick. Like you and I had that cold coming on, I was thinking like when I got home, what can we do? Like that Monday, we should just go get massages. Like just relax.
Yeah. Well, I think the next year, next year, I'm going to show up on Tuesday. So we were talking Tuesday to Tuesday instead of Wednesday to Wednesday. So Tuesday and Wednesday, you can relax and set up casually, get everything to the Javits. Thursday, the show starts. Monday, you're just chilling. And then Tuesday's fine to just get out of there and go home.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to do that too. So let's just start there. Wednesday. Like it just started with an early wake up call, which for Jim was what time?
I woke up at 2:30 in the morning because I had a 6 a.m. flight, and I'm not a morning person. I have to ease into my day with
I'm the same way.
Wake up, have a coffee, splash water in my face, walk around,
jerk off
a little bit, jerk off. You look
pre-fight jerk off.
look at the new girls.
Oh,
who's new?
Speaking
Who's
of
new?
can I say something really funny?
Yeah.
In New York, by the way, we met with Dike Ruan.
Yeah.
Great artist.
Yeah,
amazing guy.
artist.
And he pointed out something really funny. Like recently, when we had Rossi Gifford on the show, we were talking about AI and all the stuff that we use and blah blah blah. And I mentioned a program, like a website that I use for reference, for 3D reference. And the website, the real name of the website is Sketchfab. And there you can find all the 3D models. And instead of that, I said ImageFab, which is a website.
Oh.
So DK is on ImageFab. Like, what?
He actually went. I don't know if he knew that in advance or he decided to go because he listened to the podcast, and he went there and it was a porn website.
So Jamie's going to need to go back into that Rossi episode and edit Matteo saying that, and then just insert this in, Jamie. Sketchfad.
Yeah.
Or I could do it in a Scottish accent, Jim, right now, and
Jesus
Jamie
Christ.
could use that.
Oh, God.
I won't do it, Jamie. I won't do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Pornhub too, it's in Georgia, it's banned. There's no more.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Here.
Oh
yeah, I can see you.
Oh, you have to show your ID. You have to submit your.
No, you have to fill out, like, go to a website, get verified. Like, it's a whole process.
Yeah. So young kids out there listening to this, don't ever give your ID away online to look at porn.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Exactly.
If you're young and you don't know that, don't do that. So that's the lesson you're going to get from this podcast. And also, New York is a very intense, awesome, and tiring convention. Those are your two lessons.
Very important lessons. So you wake up, Jim, you have your coffee, you have your pre-flight jerk off. What's next, Jim? You hop on a plane.
Go to the airport, direct flight. I met Shawn at LaGuardia.
So I got up at 4:30, not 2:30.
We took a car into the city, and things actually worked out really well. They did. I was able to check into my hotel, get all my books, get all my boxes, and Shawn and I both ordered collapsible 4-wheel carts on Amazon that we had delivered to our hotels that we could then transport all of our books to the Javits Center, but then be stopped by the most asshole, annoying security guard at Javits and have him tell us, hey, those 4-wheel carts are not allowed in the Javits Center. As just people all around us have 4-wheel carts and are wheeling
As
them.
He's telling us there's a guy wheeling behind him a 4-wheel cart.
He singled us out, and it's because of the union. It's because of the Teamsters. They have this, they just make up their own rules. And he's like, luggage is fine. 2-wheel dollies and 2-wheel carts are fine. But those 4-wheel carts can't do it. So we're like, okay, fuck you. We'll just grab all these boxes out of the cart. And we got Rod Reese and who else to help us bring our boxes individually down to Artist Alley.
Well, what was funny was our first response when he said it, we were like, oh, okay. And then we just continued to wheel our carts. He was like, I'm serious, guys.
Yeah.
We were like, all right, dude. Yeah. Like, Jim and I are just looking at each other like, can we just keep moving? Like, and pretend he's not here.
But then it's like, you actually don't want to fuck with New York Teamsters. Like, you don't want to.
No. Which
so
Jim raised
I'm like,
a very
okay,
good point.
This guy busted us, whatever. The carts are now irrelevant to us. And like, we emptied the carts and he's like, what do you want to do with these? I'm like, it's your problem now, dude. Like, I wasted $80 buying that. If I can't haul it downstairs, now it's your garbage. Like, you deal with it. Peace. Bye, fucker.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that was Yeah,
that was the end of that. I don't know what, Shawn. I don't know what happened to our carts. They might be.
They're still there,
still there in a corner of the Javits. I don't know.
It sucked. I mean, this is the first con where I was doing what Jim does, where I had a bunch of books, and I had Matteo's books, I had my books, so shipped them to the hotel. And this is my first experience, like trying to get all that shit down. Having an art dealer, I typically don't have to do that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to learn how to do this and handle my business. And Matteo and I, a month before that, were like, we hadn't thought about this. Like, we were just assuming they would just be there. Like, oh, we'll just send them to Jason and Jason will bring them over. But Jason's got 20 artists of New York Comic Con shit to deal with.
Yeah. Not only that, this year was the first time for Jason trying something new. So using a company that does the entire thing. Like they come over to his place, just grab everything, they put it on pallets, and then basically he just goes to the show and the stuff is all there. They do the whole thing. So, but by doing that, they pay by pallets. So they have a limited amount of,
exactly.
Of space and items that they can bring. So that was the main problem.
And Matteo, knowing that, also Matteo and I decided, getting into the independent thing, it's important for us to learn how to do this stuff. And so for all of you out there, New York Comic Con is different than most every other Comic Con. Most every other Comic Con, you can wheel stuff in, you can pull up to the loading docks in your own car, not have to pay a Teamsters union to unload it. Like, usually it's pretty easy. Like, I think like a show like Heroes, you're not going to have to deal with this. But at New York, you got to think about this. So it actually gave us a lot of conversations with different independent artists about how they handle it. I know Jim's got it down from doing it, but talking to Mahdi and other people, just learning the different ways, Matteo and I were like, oh boy.
Speaking of Mahdi, one of the solutions at a certain point, we were desperate to find a solution. And one of the solutions is Mahdi lives in Brooklyn, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So our idea for a second was we ship the stuff to Mahdi, but the problem is that he doesn't have a car.
No.
So then we rent a car. We go to Mahdi's place. We put everything into the car, and then we go to the show and just unload everything.
And the problem there is we can't pull into the loading dock, so we're going to pay thousands of dollars to have them unload it. So then here we are with a car full of stuff in front of the Javits, not knowing what the fuck to do. That didn't.
The way we did it was the best way. It was just next year,
and it went pretty damn smoothly.
Sneak in more quickly with the 4-wheel cart, or have people at the Javits that you can call and say, hey, can you come up from Artist Alley and just help me grab these boxes?
I think one of the things we can do is go get the badges first, then bring the books down. Yeah. Because honestly, if we didn't have to wait for the badges, we would have walked right through. Because I was standing there for a good 15 minutes with the carts before the guy even saw us.
Yeah.
And you came back with your badge. And if we had just walked in and gone downstairs, we would have never been seen.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been an issue.
I mean, lesson learned, but it's also, it's the only show that if you're transporting books, you have to figure all that out, man. That's not.
Yeah. It's a thing.
And no one in New York, no homies in New York have a car. So it's not like you can call Dean Haspiel or somebody and be like, drive by my hotel, pick me up. We'll park in front of the Javits and then we'll just unload. It'll be so easy. It's like, no, dude, you're in Manhattan. Like you have to navigate and just.
It's Thunderdome.
So, yeah. But I feel like we got it all.
We did.
We did
good. And we had time to sit down and have a nice lunch together too. And also to put on top of this, Jim and I are in a little bit of a time pressure cooker because we had to be at Sirius Radio at 4. So we're trying to get up early, get to the airport, fly to New York, get our books down, get to Sirius. But we did it. It went smoothly. We got to sit down and have a nice lunch together. And then we went to
with Matteo at Tavla.
With Matteo. Yeah. Matteo got in.
It was pizza lunch.
Yeah. Oh, that was good pizza.
And then
Matteo, what do you think of that pizza there at Tavola?
I didn't even taste it.
Oh, that's right.
But Tavola is, it's Italian food, but it's not, not really Italian food. Like
it's American Italian. It's American Italian.
Yeah, it's an American Italian. So
yeah.
I mean, the food is okay. I'm not. I mean, if I have to go there, I'm not gonna say, "Oh no, absolutely not." Right. But compare it to other Italians like Il Punto, or like that.
But for pizza in America, in New York, I think Tavola is really top notch.
It's good.
I think,
and Ramon Perez met us as well.
Oh yeah, Ramon met up with us. Yeah.
So we had a nice lunch. Ordered a plate of various meats.
Yeah.
And then we went to see DJ Eclipse and Riz for our annual visit to promote our shit on Sirius XM, which is really fun and cool.
It's really fun. I remember I asked Matteo if he wanted to come along, and your response was awesome.
I said, no, too many black people. No, I don't remember. What did I say? No, what did I say?
You're like, no, that sounds awful.
Too hip hop. It's just too hip hop.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not into hip hop, and it's
I'd be there just pretending I know shit that I don't know. It would be embarrassing. So
to my fanboy mind, I'm like, oh, what? Like, this is amazing.
It's actually I fantasize about being there, and maybe somebody asks me a really simple question about music culture, hip hop culture, and then I would have to either pretend that I know,
right.
hoping that they would get more specific about what they just said, or or just say, dude, I know Onyx and
I was just gonna say, just drop your Onyx knowledge and we'll be good.
Yeah.
Sticky fingers.
But for me and Jim, this is awesome. I love going there. And I don't know about you, Jim, but when I'm sitting in that room and they're like playing the music, like we're on the segments between the music, but when that music's playing and we're in New York and they're playing like this new underground New York shit, hip hop, it sounds to me like that's the best way to hear it. Like it feels so awesome in that room to hear it and listen to it that way. But we had a great time in there. It gives us a chance to promote things well. And then Torin came in, which was great to finally meet Torin.
Yes,
in
he's
person.
Awesome.
Yeah,
he got to
and
promote
Sanford,
his stuff. And then Sanford showed up in the last 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes,
just flying in. But then he did the next show after the Rap is Out of Control show, because he was there with the Mass Appeal guys. They teamed up with Marvel to release that Mass Appeal comic at New York Comic Con, and Sanford did the cover. So he had his own business. And then honestly, man, I was glad we did Rap is Out of Control and then got out of there. And then I got a snack, and then I went to bed that night at like 9:30. Like I was just destroyed.
Where I did not do that. I got back to the room, and it was earlier than we thought. And Matteo and our friend Alex Lozano had been planning a dinner. And I was like, I'm really going to try to make it. I hope I don't miss it. Dinner was at 8. So I made it. I got back to the room. Eric was there. So we went over to this awesome dinner, like just a lot of fun. And
that was Briciola.
Good. Yeah. Which I've been to before. And it's a good restaurant. But it was an awesome crew of people. Who was there? It was Alex, DK was there. Eric, me,
Francesco
you, Ramon.
Mobili.
Yeah, Francesco Mobili was there, and then there was two. Well, yeah, I'm getting there. There was 2 empty seats, so we're all sitting down. We're drinking. I think appetizers had started to come out, maybe, and in walks Jim Lee and his wife, and apparently they were
horrified wife.
Yeah, they looked horrified. I think they were anticipating a very private little dinner with Alex and his wife, Caroline, who was awesome. So they were a bit surprised, but it was fun. We had a nice dinner, and Eric got his social battery died right as dinner was ending. And I was exhausted.
It stayed dead for the whole weekend, basically, because we haven't seen him again aside from the show. So
that's right. He didn't do another dinner.
I was talking to him. I was talking to him at the show. He was at the show and was
he was at the show.
Eric
but
hustled,
other than that,
he didn't do dinners. Yeah, he didn't come to any other dinners.
You know, I get it. I get it because there's like I'm used to working alone during the day, and so to go to a show and to talk and for 9 hours straight, and then go to dinner and still concentrate and be in conversations. There's a point where your brain just sort of is like, dude, I can't engage anymore. Like,
well, especially if you talk about Eric, who is specifically and particularly antisocial.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I can do that. Like it's tiring because I had to talk to so many people during the show, but I'll do the extra effort and I'm still able to use some extra energy to, to go through the night.
Yeah. For me, the dinners are not taking energy from me. They're giving, like, I get excited at the dinners as Matteo knows. I have fun.
Oh my God.
Even if I'm tired.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What night was it? We were like, dude, you need to calm down.
That was the Lebanese restaurant where you were.
The Lebanese restaurant. And everyone was thinking the same. Jim, can you confirm that? Because nobody said anything, but everybody started laughing. So can you confirm that he sounded like a guy on cocaine, like on a lot of cocaine?
Yeah. Well, I think the food and the environment energizes you and you get into like hosting mode where you're yelling at the whole table about like what the appetizers are and what's going on with the meal. And people are in conversations.
Yeah, but in this case, it was really too much. It was like, hey, Matteo, have you tried this one? Hey, Jeff, try this one. Hey, Brett, this one. Hey, would you try this one? So this one is yogurt. It's yogurt with sour cream. Try that. And it was like, what the fuck? Just stop for a second, dude.
Yeah.
I had to tell him, like, Shawn, you're being too much. Like, stop, relax.
Yeah.
That
was
crazy.
Sunday night. That was that restaurant was
Sunday
the
night.
shit though. That restaurant
that was amazing. Yeah.
So that's why I was so excited. But I calmed down, I hope, after you said that. I heard you.
And
but to be honest with you, I think it was because it was the first time. Probably if we go again the next year,
it won't be.
You won't be like that unless there's somebody new who has never tried that. Right. In that case, you'll take control again, and you'll be unbearable.
Right. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Not enough. Not enough.
But okay. But the other nights were I was okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Thursday we did El Punto with the Europeans. Alex Maleev, Marco,
Djordjevic, Assad,
Adi
and Tamsin.
Oh, and Adi and what's his wife's name?
Tamsin.
Yeah, they're great. They're good people.
Yeah,
like, all good people.
They are great.
Like all.
Yeah, and Jeff was with us too.
And Jeff Takal. Yeah. That was good. That place is always super legit. Thursday though at the show, Thursday was the busiest Thursday I've ever seen at any convention I've ever done.
It was one of the busiest days I've ever seen at a convention.
Like Thursday and Friday were busier and more crazy than Saturday and Sunday.
Too.
I think that everyone now knows that, hey, if you want to go to one of these big Comic Cons, San Diego, New York, go on day one and avoid the insanity of Saturday. And now everyone knows that. So now day one, Thursday's the new Saturday.
Now that's the
insane.
And Thursday's insane, man. Like it was crazy.
I couldn't believe it. It just started like a hurricane.
Yeah.
And Saturday was the slow day for me.
Yes. Me too.
Sunday, Sunday it picked up again.
Yeah.
It wasn't like slow, but it was the slowest.
Yeah. For business, Thursday and Friday were the best for me as far as just people being at my table, like nonstop spending, buying, I'm signing. Yeah. It was glorious because it was like, I really felt like, holy shit, man, people like, I'm not getting a break. There's people at my table all day. Like this is there's a lot going on here. And even my neighbors were like, holy shit, dude, you're like really busy. I'm like,
It was the same with me. The same thing.
I got my shit going on. I got my Arachnid Enforcer shit going on, man. Like things are popping off, dude.
The same exact with me. It was Thursday and Friday. I didn't have a single moment, just even to go out for a second and smoke a cigarette. I couldn't do it because there was always somebody talking to me. So it was at a certain point, I had to tell the person that I was talking to, hey, will you just give me 5 minutes and I'll be back? Because otherwise it was nonstop.
Yeah, it was.
Probably Friday for me was the busiest in terms of business because on Thursday evening, Thursday was busy because I was talking to people and blah, blah, blah. But Thursday evening, we got approval from Jeff Loeb about showing people the pages from the last Halloween. That is actually coming out next week on the October 29th. So by the time this goes out, the book is already out. And a collector came by when we're just pulling the book out, and he bought immediately like 2 or 3 pages. So on Friday, basically a bunch of his friends came by to the table because they saw that he bought those pages that they hadn't seen on Thursday. So they start buying. And by the end of the day, I sold the whole issue, basically.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have 1 page left.
That's amazing. That's amazing. To sell a whole issue at a show is bonkers.
That's the shit. That's awesome, man.
But this is so far, economically speaking, money-wise, was by far the best show I've ever done.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's huge.
So we all had like kind of a specific thing we were doing, and I want to talk about that. So Matteo, you were passing out free copies of issue 0, The Fourth Father, to raise awareness on the Kickstarter. Jim,
there you go.
Yes, that beautiful baby. Jim was promoting heavily the Kickstarter campaign he had going on for the Arachnid Enforcer.
Yes,
and I was doing a con like Jim does, where I was just selling stuff. I had exclusive drops for the con. My big one was the hoodies I was offering. So we each kind of were going for it. So I want to know from you guys how it went for you with what you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to start, Jim?
Yeah. Everything went super successful. I sold out of all my books that I brought. I brought like
hell yeah
100 copies of Savage Street Vigilante. That doesn't even include like the variant covers and stuff. All of that stuff went. I sold some originals. I had prints. I was also there, specifically to promote Arachnid Enforcer. So that did help boost the Kickstarter that weekend. And then also,
can I ask you something, Jim? Sorry to interrupt. So specifically, how were you promoting? Just by word, or you had stuff?
I had they're over there, but I had flyers for the Arachnid with the QR code on it that takes you to the campaign. Yeah. So I also had the first 24 pages of original art at my table. So if people didn't know anything about the book, I would say, I have a Kickstarter going right now. Check it out if you can, and check out all the originals are right here. And so people start flipping through the book and they're like, dude, what the hell? Holy shit. And a lot of people just click on the QR and they're like, okay, I'm going to bookmark this for later. Nice. I did the same thing last year with Street Vigilante, where I brought originals, had the QR code, a free flyer, and it just creates, engagement with everyone. You kind of have to let people know exactly what's going on, and that the Kickstarter's live now. It's happening right now.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'll try differently next year for that, or you're gonna kind of stick to how you do it?
The thing that I would do is what you guys did, where I would actually print up maybe a 10-page free mini of like the first 10 pages, just to physically give people.
That's a good idea. A little
do it just a giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I asked, because I really want to talk about this thing. So the other day I checked, because after the show, I didn't see a big bump on the Kickstarter. I mean, right, for me, it's different because I'm in pre-launch mode. So the campaign is not active yet. Mm-hmm. But I didn't see any particular bump. So I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe people have to go back home. They have their pile of books, so they'll go through the books. And then the other day I checked, I can check through the website that because at the end of the book, there's a QR code here. So it's same as your flyer, that takes you to the pre-launch. So through the website, I can check how many people went on the use the QR code, and to this day it's 25 people. Okay. So basically it doesn't do anything.
But let me ask you this. Here's the thing, Matteo, your pre-launch is going so well. You're already at about 1,000 pre-launch notifiers.
Yeah, 1,015. Yeah.
That's high. Especially for how fast you got there. I'm just wondering if there's like a saturation point for pre-launch, and maybe
no. To be honest with you, no. What I'm realizing now, lately, I've been using a lot of socials, especially Instagram, and especially because all the hard work that I did since January 2nd to right before New York, now all those books are coming out. So I have Nemesis.
Right.
Coming out every month, and then I'll have the the Batman book coming out soon. So I have stuff that I can show. So I started posting a lot, and I see a difference every time I post something that becomes kind of more popular. So it has a lot of views, and over the past month, I have 2,300,000 views. Whoa. And every time I post something, like yesterday I posted a Batman page, and immediately I got 10 15 new followers on the Kickstarter campaign. So even without talking about the campaign, just bringing in people and followers, they'll get to my page. There's only one link in there, which is the Kickstarter one, and the first 3 highlighted posts are about the book, and you can tell because the image is the same over it. So I think that's the way to go, to be honest with you.
I agree.
I mean, I thought that the fact that I would print this and spend money and go to the show, bring the book and give it to you for free, I thought it would make a difference, because we gave away 300 copies of this at the show, which I thought, okay, I want to have 300 new followers on the thing, on new signups, but at least, I don't know, 50 new, not even that.
Well, my guess is all those people that stopped by and got a free copy, or at least most of them, probably were already on the notify me, because we've been giving away the PDF through my campaign, and we've been talking about it. You've been posting about it on social media.
No, a lot of, at least half of them didn't know about this book.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I was expecting a bunch of people, but the only thing I saw is a guy right after New York. He put it on eBay for $10.
Oh, well, that's gonna happen. Yeah.
Dude, people are so scummy.
But, if you wanna lose faith in humanity, go to eBay immediately after a Comic-Con is over and enter your name and be like, okay, who's just a speculator? And I did a quick $100 drawing for a kid at the convention, and I wasn't doing commissions, but I'm like, I'll do $100 backing board drawing. He's like, cool. And then literally that Monday, it's up on eBay, and it's like, oh, okay, dude. And he's charging more for it, obviously, just trying to
of course,
profit. But I'm like, okay, dude. I mean, whatever, it's fine. But it's just, you weed out who, for me, man, the people that stop at my booth and the love that I got this year in New York are real fans of mine, and real people that were stopping and giving me props and saying, dude, you're crushing it. Your covers, your Kickstarters, the stuff you guys are doing, Inkpulp Live. They're like, you guys are doing dope shit. Keep at it. Keep going. And I was like, man, everybody here is so encouraging and nice. Like, you know, to me, like that audience, my work gets the most love anyway at New York on the East Coast, because I think of the edginess of it. But this year in particular, I was just really like flattered and encouraged by all the encouragement and props of people, even if they were coming by and just buying a single issue comic or my new Ballpoint Slayer. They couldn't buy originals, whatever. The love I was getting there, I was like, shit, man, things are like going pretty well overall for me. And
that's
awesome. I can't complain. I can't complain. No, and Matteo, like you were saying, for me, the last 6 months, like Instagram for me has been like on fire. Like I've had over 1 million views on my profile. That's awesome. Posting every day. I think the algorithm eventually kind of starts rewarding you for that.
It does.
And
it does.
Whether people think social media is dead or not, for me this year, it's like, I don't know, man. It seems to be working for me.
Yeah, it definitely. I mean, social media is working for me too.
So
definitely.
And as part of my morning routine, it is not difficult for me at breakfast to just spend 5 minutes posting something on Instagram and then sharing it Twitter and Facebook. Like it just isn't a big deal. So when people are like, social media, it's ruined my life. It's this, it's that. I'm like, I just post my art. Like, I don't know the life ruining part of it. It's just part of my routine. It seems to be working. So
do you like record footage the day before or pre-plan what you're going to post the next morning at all? Or do you just wing it when you have your coffee?
At night when I'm chilling, I sort of figure out like, what do I want to post tomorrow? And, you know, when I have a Kickstarter going, it's easy because I'm just posting literally every day about the Kickstarter. But there's so many different projects and the Inkpulp live show. It just seems like we always have something to post either way.
Yeah, we do.
So the variant covers I'm working on. So I'm lucky that I have something usually to promote and share. And, but yeah, man, it just isn't that big of a deal for me.
Yeah.
You know,
but so most of your posting is still images. Is that what is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was just wondering, like, if you were posting reels, are you recording the day before and then the next morning just putting it together?
If I do a reel, it's usually I record it that morning and then just sort of put it up. Like I do a lot of reels where I'm shooting the actual original art from Arachnid Enforcer. Like it's laid out on a table. And dude, I can do that I'll do 2 takes of that. And then the second one's usually good enough. And I just I put music on it and I post it. It's very quick, kind of like, let's just do this.
That's good. I mean, quick little posts are very engaging.
Yeah. So I don't know, that all seems to be working. And then, but also being in person at a show and for 4 days straight, hustling and talking to people and shaking every hand and all the interactions. It was, like I said, I don't really know what happened at the show. I just know that I talked to like every person I've ever known.
I know. It was last night I got a text from Ramon, which was basically like, hey, it was really great to see you. I had so much fun at the dinners and all, like, but here we are like a week away from the con and like, we're all just getting back to a normal place where we can be like, oh yeah, I gotta talk to this person or send a text to this person. Cause I came home and I think today's the first day I feel alive, like fully alive.
Wow.
Like it just, well, I mean, I got that cold and it was so intense. It just sucked all the energy out of me.
Yeah. Yeah. I also tried some new stuff this year with like, I'm doing variant covers for Gary V, the influencer. And he has his V Friends line of comic books. And he just hired Jim Rugg full-time to be one of the creative directors of their comic book line. And my buddy DJ Kaufman is the editor-in-chief of Gary's comic book line. And he's a legit cartoonist from Pittsburgh who knew Ed Piskor and Jim Rugg. So Thursday after the con, I went upstairs and did a Whatnot live stream with Gary and all of his fans. And I signed Prince live on Whatnot that sold out in like 10 seconds or whatever. And then Gary had the mic and there was an audience in front of us at his booth while it was being live streamed. And he's like interviewing me and hyping me up. And I can tell a lot of these people, his audience, don't know me. So this is also helping turn his audience on to me, and Gary being so helpful and being like, dude, talk to us about your Kickstarter. You got a Kickstarter going. Where do we get that? You know, so like, dude, he knows what he's doing. Like he knows how to walk the walk. God, yeah. He really good dude. And I'm enjoying working with them, but that was kind of a new thing of like, oh shit, I have to trudge upstairs through the crowds, but it was totally worth it to be in that world of Whatnot and live streaming and selling things like in real time. It was pretty wild, but it was cool.
Yeah, I think we all had some really interesting new experiences. Matteo, you did a CGC thing on Wednesday, right?
Yeah. We organized a private thing with CGC. So basically they take all the orders and stuff. And on Wednesday, you go to the show, they have a private room. They give you all the, whatever you need, like Sharpies and stuff. And you can do if you only have signatures, you can do the signatures there. And then if you have actually like sketches and stuff, like bigger stuff to do on covers, they're ready. They have a box with all the covers and everything with, name and everything you need to know. You can bring it at the show. And when you finish, they come and collect it.
Nice.
And it was good too. So
did you make good money doing that?
Well, some extra cash, which doesn't hurt. I wish they advertised the whole thing a little bit late, so it got kind of lost in the mix. But and also, to be honest with you, I aside from now, I hadn't had a new book coming out for a while because I wasn't even doing variant covers and stuff for a while. So, my name hasn't been on the shelf for a pretty long period of time. So that makes the difference every time.
Yeah. Dude, that is a thing. I mean, big takeaway for me at the show was seeing you had a portfolio of new Batman art, and that helped your con tremendously. And it's...
But that's amongst collectors, which is another thing, it's another beast. But talking about actual recognition by the standard like public.
Okay.
If you don't have a lot of stuff on the shelves, like people forget really real quick,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you have stuff on the shelves, you can see the difference at a show. The people would stop by.
Right.
You will have a bigger group of people that stop by at the table for sure.
So, Jim, you've had a big year for covers leading up to New York. Did you see that bumping the people coming to you? Do you think that was part of it?
Yeah, because I signed a lot of those covers.
That's awesome.
So the big rig stuff I did for Vault for Post Malone's book. The cul-de-sac covers I did for John Wayshak over at Bad Idea.
Right.
I was signing and remarking on a lot of those all weekend. Oh, and then the Gary V's fans for the V Friends. I have 2 covers out. One of them was was part of a blind bag thing. So I had people coming to my booth with the blind bag and just opening it in front of me to see if they got my cover. Some of them did, some of them didn't, but all of that helps with the hype, and just having, and then I also did a New York Comic-Con exclusive for IDW for 30 days a night. And so I signed those upstairs at the IDW booth on Saturday afternoon with Rodney Barnes, the writer. So Rodney and I did an hour signing, and that was cool.
Jim, you were just with superstars all weekend.
It was wild. Yeah. But the best part... Go ahead. I was just going to say real quick, the best part of Saturday, going upstairs again, having to deal with the crowds and all that shit. After the signing, I went over to the Vault booth, and the guys running Vault, they're making the Post Malone Big Rig book, and they had like the Big Rig tractor trailer constructed and on the floor, and seeing what those guys are doing and that they have like real investor money behind them and getting to know them better. And they're all great dudes. And I miss Post Malone. Post Malone was at their booth on Friday, did a surprise signing. Dude, and then Redman was there on Saturday, and I missed him as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're doing a thing
Redman? Oh, that's right. Yeah, he has a comic. Yeah, with Muddy Waters too. That's right.
They're doing all this really cool stuff, and I'm just going to keep working with them. And I'm currently doing covers for their new Barbaric
I'll tell you
series, and they're great because they just let me do literally whatever I want for the covers. I just said series, and it turned on Siri on my phone.
Dude, that's the worst.
Speaking of all your appearances at booths, sorry, Shawn. What do you do when you have, because in our case, we have people working at the table. So whenever we have to leave, there's no problem. Somebody's always there, looking at our stuff. How about you? Like when you have to leave the table, what do you do?
IDW actually sent a volunteer down on Saturday to watch my booth while I was up there.
That's great.
That's amazing.
Like I asked them, I orchestrated that, and they were like, yeah, we have volunteers. So that was a huge help. And then Thursday when I went up to Gary V's, it was like 6:30. So I just shut my booth down for the day anyway and brought my backpack and original art up there with me. But that was strategic too, man, because during the Whatnot stream, I showed the original art for the covers I did for Gary, and all of his fans and stuff were like, oh shit. Oh, and Gary's like, those are the originals. I gotta buy those. Like, hit me up after the show. So,
that's awesome.
I kind of used it as an opportunity, but also shout out to our boy Ali Murad was at the show. And whenever I needed to step away and go to the bathroom or take a break, I would just text him and he'd be like, yeah, I need to sit down. I need a break anyway. He'd come by, he'd chill. And then I'd come back and he'd be like, I'm tired of people thinking that I'm you. Even though we're both Lebanese, he's full Lebanese, but he's like, yo, but he's so sweet. He's just joking, but he's like, I told all your fans to like, fuck off. But not really.
I'm meeting him for lunch in about 2 hours.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's the man.
But I was going to say what's nice that New York showed me this year was we were in that period where like Hollywood was touching comics and it was bringing a lot of people to cons, but just for the movies. But this year it seemed like any of the celebrity stuff was because they were doing comics, and it was like, it wasn't for movies. It was all for comics. So it seemed like it was like a big return to like what this is really all about. Not the TV, not the movies, but comics. So like a lot of the big celebrity things that were going on were because like Post Malone has a comic, Redman has a comic, Mass Appeal Records is doing, this comic. So that was cool. That was nice to see.
I could feel the excitement of comic books. And I don't know if you guys saw this week, they reported that like comic shop sales are up by 18%.
Oh, that's awesome.
Shit. So I think with
great.
DC and the Absolute line of books, and I think people are excited about comic books, and there's actually really good shit coming out each week that you can go to the comic shop and buy, whether you are into mainstream or Absolute Batman or indie stuff. Like, there is really good shit going on right now, and it surprises me there at times that there just aren't more people into this stuff. Like, people are into art and video games. And I'm like, do you guys not know what's going on in comics right now? Like, it's just cool shit. But that's a whole other podcast. That's a whole other thing of talking about awareness. Or
I mean, we can go deep with that one.
Well, I still believe in general, most people do not have time to recreationally read. And a comics
that's what I was going to say.
Reading.
I just read an article.
I don't know. So people have time to look at their phone and to scroll and do their thing, but comics are still books, and books require attention and reading. So again, that's a different podcast. But in general, I feel like this year the news regarding comics and stuff is good news. Is what I feel.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We had the confirmation of that also by talking to the main guy over at Midtown Comics.
Oh, Gary.
Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry.
He confirmed. Jerry, not Gary.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah.
He confirmed that it's a good period for comic books. So
Yeah, and he said the
that's
Superman movie was bringing people into the shop to check out.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Superman to
really
check out, and sometimes I feel like I don't even know if the movies or TV shows do anything for comics, but maybe they are.
Yeah. I mean, I think Walking Dead showed that they are, because their reproductions were selling like incredibly well.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it brings in readers who go beyond that title. That's what I'm wondering. Like, if Walking Dead gets you into the shop and you buy a big collection, are you then trying other books?
Good question.
I don't know. I'm just like, I'm wondering. That's just a question I'm wondering.
Well, it also depends on the people working there, if they're good at
That's true.
Yeah, the shop itself,
extra stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
The shop
has to be set up to encourage and create a community of people.
Yeah, I do see more and more shops operating better, like really tapping into their community more. And I'm looking forward to our podcast with Blackbird in Orlando, because I think they're doing a lot of really interesting stuff, and I want to hear their take on stuff.
Jim, I wanted to, since you mentioned various time, we talk a lot about the Kickstarter. You're 7 days away from the end of your campaign for the Arachnid Enforcer.
Yep.
So how's it going?
Oh, I think it has gone tremendously well. Like, I'm relieved. I feel good about it. I'm hoping to get that bump at the end of the campain.
Oh, you will. Do you have anything planned to like accelerate the bump on your end?
We just introduced the Gangster Boogie patch.
I saw
that if we hit
excited.
If we hit $75,000, everyone obviously gets that for free.
Yes.
But other than that, I just kind of am like, let's just run the campaign as is. And it had such a strong opening day that was kind of the big moment of the whole campaign. Was like, okay, day one, we did 50,000. Let's just see where this goes. I promoted, I did podcast, I did New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
I feel like I did everything I could do. By the time this podcast goes up, will it be after?
It'll be
October?
over probably.
It'll be over. Yeah, it'll be over.
Yeah.
So I'll still have late pledge going throughout November.
Yeah, totally.
Just say that.
Yeah.
So people
can
still get the book.
Yeah.
But huge thanks to everyone out there listening that actually supported it. I feel like the love and support from my fans and the Inkpulp community is what is driving all this stuff. And I also think the advantage of already doing one last year and continuing this Defective Comics label. I'm going to do a third one next year, the Ninja Turtles one.
Smart.
I don't know if I'll go further after that, but I think people having brand recognition of, every year Jim's going to do one of these weird indie parody books. That's cool. You build something off of that, and that's part of the momentum of it.
That's smart. Yeah, it's really smart.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what were you gonna say, Matteo?
No. I was just asking. I've already asked you for the previous campaign, but I forgot. So usually the famous bump of the last week, usually how much is it is in percentage to the first leg of the campaign?
Yeah, I actually don't remember what happened last year. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I'd have to look at the numbers, but Shawn, did you have a specific bump?
I had a huge bump at the end there, but I had stuff planned to make that bump accelerate. Like I knew I'd get a bump and I wanted to plan something to give rocket fuel to the bump. So I did about 30% of my campaign in the last 4 or 5 days.
Wow.
Which surprised the hell out of me. Like I was blown away by what you had on day 1, I had on like the last 3 to 4 days.
Okay. That's fantastic.
And that for me was like mind blowing because I was like going into the last week kind of like down about how it was doing. And then that last week was just explosive. So I landed in a good place.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, I feel like I did what I needed to do with this. And also, again, like with last year, all the fan art that came in, all the video stuff. Jamie made a video for me. Punker Mike, my buddy Steve Soria made this crazy live action Arachnid Enforcer, which by the time this airs,
that's cool.
We'll have posted
Dude,
that.
That looks sick. That looks sick.
To the point where I'm like, bro, we need to figure out how to turn this into a YouTube series. Like this needs to be. He's like, oh shit. Okay. But yeah, it just each project is its own self-contained thing, but it's also a continuation of what I'm going to do each year with this Kickstarter stuff. So it's exciting to see, will year 3 be even better? Like, does it just keep getting bigger and bigger? We'll see. You know?
Yeah, I'm stoked for you.
It's fun, man. It's fun as hell.
Everything that's going on, like, you're right. Everything's working so well in this community is so awesome. Like they show up for each other, not just for us, but for each other. Like it's dope.
Yeah.
It's hella dope. And we had a good, I was looking at the Inkpulp photo this year and it was like 4 or 5 fans and then like a murderer's row of artists and talent. So that was cool.
So many.
It's cool that we have 4 or 5 fans.
Yeah, that's double from last year. Yeah.
The dudes that got us to do the Fantastic Four trading card.
Our Panamanian crew.
Danny
and Fred.
Elaine, and Fred. Yeah.
Oh shit! And speaking of Danny, the Greek steakhouse night on Saturday.
Yes, dude, that was
Danny
awesome.
Strips. We love you, girl. Danny and Hot Pants. Our friend Hot Pants.
Hot Pants.
Hot Pants. That was a fun dinner. That was a fun dinner.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm bummed I had to go meet the Vault guys, so I left early.
Dude, it's crazy.
I could tell the energy of that dinner. I'm like, these guys are going to get crunk tonight. Like this.
They did. Matteo went out after dinner.
Indeed, we did. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That was like a 3 a.m. night for you guys, or Matteo?
That's, you know what?
3:30 probably.
We'll tell this story on the Patreon, but I'll leave you with this. I woke up with Matteo's underwear in the bathroom and him in bed with no underwear on. That's a Patreon story. But so as we're wrapping up, I just want to remind everyone, because we're so bad at this and we should have done this at the beginning and we didn't. Jamie, I'm sorry. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, make sure you share. And if you want to hear what goes on the Patreon stuff, link is in the description. Subscribe to our Patreon. $5 a month. You get early access to every episode, and you get a bonus episode that's only for Patreon every week as well. And what do you guys have to say before we end it here? Anything you need to talk about?
For me, it's The Fourth Father. Again, is in pre-launch on Kickstarter. You go to the link in the description. And please subscribe. The more people subscribe, the more the platform will help the project once the campaign is live. And then I have a couple books that recently came out. So I have Nemesis Forever, issue number 2 that came out.
Just read that a couple nights ago.
10 days ago. Awesome.
Love it, dude.
And then a week from now, on October 29th, so really close to Halloween, there's the last Halloween, like the closing chapter of the whole long Halloween saga.
Did you sell that cover, Matteo? Did that cover sell already?
We're about to sell it. Like okay. I called Jason yesterday, and we're getting close. So
nice.
After that, again, I only have one interior page, and then the whole book is sold. So
is that a page that does not have Batman on it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, one of the few ones with no Batman in it.
There's the page where it's Penguin, just Commissioner Gordon jerking off in the bathroom.
Exactly. It's Gordon, Penguin, and the other lady, the detective, Lopez.
Oh, that's a good page. That's a good page.
And yeah, other than that, I don't have anything else. Just please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Please subscribe to the pre-launch page on Kickstarter for The Fourth Father.
And Jim?
Yeah, guys, Arachnid Enforcer, late pledge still open. Score the book. And I've got covers coming out. Like I mentioned, Barbaric from Vault. A couple other things that are top secret, but also Inkpulp Live, me and Shawn every 2 weeks. And we've got, well, shit, we just had Humberto Ramos on, which was next level.
Yeah.
So
we
check out our back catalog on this same YouTube channel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And for me, when this comes out, I think it'll be open. I am doing a massive online holiday store with exclusive merch, and I found a bunch of old stuff that you guys might want to pick up on. So head to inkpulp.tv, head to the store, and get yourself some holiday stuff. It's only going to be open through the holiday, then I'll close it again. So head on over there. And with that, Matteo, take us out.
Sickly bye-bye.
The gargly one. And you may ask yourself, how does he keep going?
Inkpulp Podcast.